Greenville.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Welcome to your Monday morning here on the Chick Picker Show. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Woo, 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 woo. What? Good morning, Kathy. She said, good morning, Monday morning. Good Monday morning. I can't read. She didn't say that. I did. Gonna lurk and work as always. Well, glad to have you.
Mm-hmm.
And happy Columbia Day.
Yeah.
Good old Columbus.
Chris.
I wonder what they called him as a nickname. I wonder if they had nicknames back then.
I bet they call him Topher, which is short for Christopher.
Aha.
Topher.
Call him Chris. Hey, Chris. That's probably what they called him, Chris. Chris?
Chris.
Yep.
That was probably his last name, though, wasn't it?
Huh?
When Columbus's last, well, never mind. I'm mixed up. I'm old. Forget. Erase.
Yeah, Christopher Columbus was his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. He went so fast, he skinned his ass. Ha ha ha. Oh. I learned that in second grade.
Columbus sailed the ocean blue. I forget.
Good job, Sally.
What was the year? 42?
1492.
1492. It was supposed to help you remember. Obviously, it didn't help me.
He went so fast, he skinned his ass in 1492. Hey.
There you go. I never heard of that one, but
me neither.
Good morning, Dahlia. Good morning.
I learned that in second grade, man. I'm uptown. I'm doing it. Yeah.
That's a beautiful picture of you, and I'm assuming that's your daughters. Maybe I shouldn't assume, but anyhow, I hope everybody's having a great day today. It's Monday. It's a holiday. No shipping today. No mail. No mail run.
No post on Sundays. For Columbus days.
Fishing and picking. Y'all can take a day off from shipping. True. Oh, those are your twin daughters. I didn't know you had twin daughters. I know now. Good morning, Shirley. Good morning. Is it cold up where y'all are? Is it cold up in Michigan?
Cold and windy. And we're getting thunderstorms.
I don't know. I think we had more wind than thunderstorms last night, but
we had to sleep later.
Had some wind. When does time change?
The Naked Man had a bug yesterday.
A bug?
Yeah, I think he got it from West Branch because he was at West Branch Walmart on Saturday, and yesterday he threw up all damn day.
Oh my gosh!
Well, get it?
I like the sound of that in the morning.
So I have 3 in carts now.
Nice.
Like, I don't know. That's not really anything, but hopefully it'll be something.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Yeah, I was, it's, actually they give you a whole bunch of different, more, like more information, when your stuff gets processed.
Yeah.
Better than, just looking at the regular page without it.
And this, she says 3 in carts. What does that mean? She's doing her thread up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's see here.
Good morning.
There's Bumcrack Picker and Hank Allen Cash
Yep.
and Anissa.
Yep.
I actually have one. Do I have I have, maybe it processed already. I'm not sure if it processed. I did one this morning, another video. So,
Oh, you did? Okay.
another ThreadUp video. Yeah.
I'll go watch that.
They're real short. I'm going to try and keep them under like 5-6 minutes.
That's
But,
good.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, every time I learn something different, I'm like, Valerie needs to put that in a video.
Well, you need to message me that. You need to message me that. I sold some cassette tapes
Oh, cool.
that I put up yesterday, so that's good. I'm glad that stuff's selling.
Yeah.
Maybe today's my day.
Well, people were buying all kinds of crap this weekend.
Well,
I sold. When did I do that? It might have been Friday. Did I tell you I sold my castle? Yeah, that castle that has like sounds and lights and stuff. I sold it for $40.
Nice.
Got it at got that at Salvation Army for $1.99.
Woohoo!
So I was glad about that. Just all kinds of stuff was selling this weekend. Shirts.
Yeah, I got 13 going out.
Nice.
Not
I
bad.
I haven't even counted mine.
I think I'm up to 5, 6 if this one pays. But yeah, it wasn't a busy weekend, but I tried to stay busy and I worked. Well, yeah.
So yesterday I bit the bullet.
Uh-oh.
And I fixed all 250 listings that had to have required whatchamacallits added.
Yeah.
And then I ended and relisted 900 listings. And it took me pretty much all day that I wanted to work.
Wow. Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah, fixing listings took way longer than the.
Did it do it to you? Did it do it to you, Todd? Where you fixed some and then it told you you had more?
No, I never came up with more.
You're lucky.
So the main things that had to be fixed were watches. They had to have a designation called wristwatch.
I know.
That's required now.
It's so dumb.
I know. So you either put wristwatch or I guess pocket watch would be the other answer. But how stupid. Look at the picture, you big dummy. You can't see it in, well, never mind. eBay's always right. Then I had about 120 listings of video game lots. And eBay required game name. I'm like, there's 6 game names. It wouldn't fit in that little box. Plus, I went back and looked at the listings, and was fixing them. And the pictures that I posted were so small, I couldn't tell what the games were.
Right.
So I kept doing the plus sign on my screen, trying to get it big enough to see what the game names were so I could at least put one in. So that's what I was doing. I would put like Donkey Kong, etc. So I only put one game name and put it, and they took it. I mean, they accepted that.
That's good.
So we'll see. After all this work, maybe some of that stuff will start selling.
Yeah. Fishing and Picking says, I've been calling around for a dentist this morning. Every office is telling me March to July of next year is when they can see me. What?
Just tell them it's an emergency and your tooth's falling out or something.
Is there a dental supply shortage?
March to July.
That is crazy. Well, I mean, you could always go into a clinic, like what do they call them? Western Dental, or there's a bunch of them out there these days.
Yeah.
Like a clinic. I mean, you may not get the best service, but if you need something done right away, that might be the way to go. Possibly.
Yeah, it's because they had to postpone a bunch of appointments, so probably they had to switch those people back.
Yeah.
And then of course other people make appointments behind them. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, COVID probably threw dental offices way behind.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
That's a pretty shirt.
Huh?
That's a pretty shirt.
Thanks. I went and did it.
You done did it? What'd you done do?
I went to the thrift store on Saturday.
Ooh.
I didn't need to go, but I went anyway. So I got this one and another shirt for a couple of bucks each. So
Cool.
yeah. Hank says everything's backed up here like that too. Vets, doctors, dentists, concrete work. Oh, I can just imagine.
Yeah, the yard people are trying to get caught up.
That was another thing. I raked leaves and cleaned the front yard a little bit. Doesn't look like it now because, of course, the wind was blowing yesterday. So, looks like I didn't even do anything.
Yeah, that's how it would be there. I was outside on my porch just a little bit ago, and the wind was blowing and stuff, and a freaking acorn hit me in the head so hard. I felt like somebody threw it.
I'm sorry to laugh, but
bad. I was like, ow.
The acorn didn't fall too far from the tree.
I don't know. It felt hard.
Let's see. And this is it took me 2.5 months to get the kids in for an eye appointment. Wonder who's going without care for serious things during this time. I bet you there's a lot of people that are, having to go without because there's no one to help.
Well, yeah, they hear, 2-3 months, and they're like, screw it, I'll wait. I won't even do anything right now,
Yep. Hank says Otis is going for his cardiology appointment tomorrow that I had scheduled months ago. It's the soonest that they had. I won't be around tomorrow, most likely handling that. Hoping for good results. Fingers are crossed.
Yeah. It took my cardiologist 7 months to see me.
Jeez.
Yeah, I had all my testing done in March, and they just saw me about the results on.
That seems like they would just do a video appointment.
Yeah,
they don't
They didn't even call me to reschedule. They just said, well, They already had me on the schedule because this was going to be my actual re-checkup after the first go-round. So I never even got the first appointment. So anyway.
This is true, bum crack. I wouldn't have got hit in the head.
Wear your helmet outside, Sally. Protect yourself.
My neighbors would be worried.
They probably already are.
I know.
Wonder what kind of sound comes out of that voice changer when an acorn hits the helmet.
I'm almost ready to put it up.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've had some fun with it, so
It
we'll let
wore
somebody.
out its flavor, you know?
Yeah.
It's just about time.
That's good.
But I'm gonna look at comps. I haven't looked at comps yet. Somebody told me that it was
I
going.
would put that up before Halloween.
Oh, I know. Somebody told me like 60 or something. But I don't know. I might put it up high and see where, like I don't want to sell it or something.
Yeah. Put it up for $99.99. And let somebody give you an offer.
Is that your new number that you're going with now?
I got lots of numbers. Got lots of numbers.
Yeah, post off album.
But
yeah.
Todd, what'd you do this weekend?
Not a whole lot. Yesterday was so hot. It got up to like 94.
Wow.
So I actually went swimming in my swimming pool.
That's good.
Water was kind of chilly, and I talked like this when I got out. But that was it. That was the last dance, I think, for like 6 months now. Today is going to be 10 degrees cooler, and it's going to go even cooler than that the rest of the week. So
it's going to start cooling. I think our first frost is they say like around the 20th is our first frost coming. So yucky.
Saturday I just stayed in and got some death pile organization done a little bit. And Sunday I spent all day working on fixing all my broken listings and doing that end and re-list thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. That's about it.
Good. That's good.
It says 49 here, but I don't believe it.
Took my wife out for Mexican.
Good.
So she was around all weekend to annoy me. Let's see what else. That's about it.
Yeah, I went. Where did I go? Oh, I went to the thrift store, and then I went to see my in-laws, check in on them, and see how they doing. My father-in-law got out of the hospital, so he looks a little peaked, a little rough, but he'll be doing better once he's, now that he's home and everything, but he's still real shaky as far as, walking around and stuff, so.
I was going to tell you, what's funny is I was looking at my notebook that I have all my ThreadUp stuff listed on there. And it's numbered, like 1 through 36.
Mm-hmm.
It says I have 37 items on there. So I'm wondering if I sent something extra or maybe they threw in something extra.
Well, sometimes when you're in the zone, sometimes it's hard to. Sometimes you put an extra thing in there, so it may have gotten an extra little thing.
Yeah.
Did it accept 100%, or did it
How do I tell?
There should be a on your email when they said that your box has been processed or your bag's been processed. It'll say we accepted so many items, and then if you go down below, it'll give you a percentage of. It'll say we accepted 80% of your bag, and most of the time it'll compare what they usually accept and what they accepted with your bag.
100%.
Good. So you know what that means.
What?
You don't have to pay the $10.99 because they don't charge you that because they're not sending anything back to you.
Oh.
So when you look it up on the computer, it'll say $16.99, but it shouldn't say the $10.99 because they're not sending anything back to you.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Cool.
That way, your cost into the bag is only $16.99. So that makes it kind of nice. I had one of those the other day. I think that was the first time I'd ever had that before. What do I have? I have
It says 64% of items are accepted in an average bag.
Right. Good. I currently have 31 kits.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I have 31 and I have 10 kits on their way. So
Wow.
I still have a lot going in.
Wow. So yeah, I didn't even look at this.
Yeah.
Email.
Yeah, the email is I mean, it's good information, and it makes it even better when you don't have that $10.99 to do.
Yeah.
Good morning, Beth. She says she's driving.
Hi, Beth.
If you get a chance, put your thoughts out to Caffeinated Christy. She unfortunately lost her husband last week, and so reach out to her. I sent her a message yesterday, a couple messages, just to let her know if she needs to talk,
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep her in your thoughts. But so that Sally, is that your first kit that's processed?
Yeah, because that had the expedited on it.
Okay.
So the thing that I'm wondering, because there's like, okay, so there's 37 items in this kit, but only like 19 of them are listed so far.
Okay, so it's still in the bidding process.
Okay.
So you have the remainder of those. You have those in bidding, and they will come for sale once the individual items get through the bidding process. It'll go into the sale process.
Okay.
So that's normal.
I wonder why they do it like that.
I don't know.
They put it up. Maybe they're just trying an auction first, and then
I don't know.
Then list it.
Yeah, Mr. Sadie. It's always a hard thing. It's rough.
I don't think I know her.
She comes on here every once in a while.
She comes on the show.
Yeah. And then you see her. She's pretty frequent. In I think she goes on Tommy's. But she's around.
Hi, Myra.
Good morning, Myra.
Moira.
Good morning, Mr. Sadie.
Did it.
I'm
Get it.
loving that sound in the morning.
Dang.
Maybe today's the big part of your weekend.
Maybe today's the payoff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they just paid for those tapes. I probably priced them too low, but let's see. Valerie, I watched a video from YouTuber Wonderluster. She said ThreadUp cut her off from sending packages in because she was sending in a lot. The video is a year old, so don't know if they still do that. I don't think that they cut her off. I don't know who that was, but I don't think they cut you off if you're sending in too much. I think they cut you off because they are back, they're behind. That's happened a lot, in a lot of different warehouses where they will. I know when I started, I think I could get a bag, or I could get a label. Well, I chose the label because I could send a box, which you can get more into and everything. So, but I know there's a lot of people that can only get bags.
Yeah.
And there's some people that can't even get bags or a label. I mean, they've completely, cut them off. So, I have a lot going in, and are we talking spouses or eBay? What? No, we're talking ThreadUp. But yeah, I mean, I don't really see them cutting me off as one person. If I keep I print labels. I always have 10 labels at all times. That way I know.
Spaces.
Being cut off. Yeah, I gotcha.
No
But,
more.
I just don't think that's going to happen, because they have plenty of stuff going in, but they also have stuff going out because they're selling stuff, and then also they are called reclaiming
Mm-hmm.
and donating, so they have a process to where they can just move it right through, and I'm sure their pictures are really good. I like their pictures.
They do really well.
Yeah.
The pictures.
There's one skirt I think I sent in that it looks kind of wrinkled.
Yeah.
But it's not bad, and the pictures still look really good.
Right.
So I was really impressed with their pictures.
Dahlia said she said she had to open an account in her husband's name, and was able to send in again now. Well, there you go.
Well, she's talking about Thrifting Wonderluster, or whatever her name is.
I don't think that's.
You don't think it's the same person?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
It might be. I haven't heard anything from Jen.
No,
so.
she said it was over a year ago. So.
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Stuff going in, going out. Sounds more like a spouse. For me, anyway. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm still hot and heavy in it, pushing it.
I mean, I think they got a good thing though, with their process and the interest in it, it's rising everywhere you look, somebody's putting out a video saying that they're doing Thread Up, so
Okay. She said, yeah, thrifting Wanderluster. Okay.
yeah, she had an accident, what, 8 months ago?
It feels like it was about a year ago, but
I know. And so she hasn't been on.
I haven't seen nothing for she had some pretty bad injuries, so it was going to take her some time to get through that.
Myra, you're okay.
Morning, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Carol. Oh, what? Yeah. Patty says I haven't seen anything from her since the last update from that accident. Yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy because, I mean, when you follow somebody like that and something happens like that, you kind of need to, like, at least give a little, little bit of, hey, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I'm not going to be on here, but, I just want to let y'all know that I'm doing all right. Something.
Yeah.
Especially when you're on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
Big
following and everything.
To just ghost everybody, that's just messed up, I think.
Mr. Sadie said they went to a corn maze yesterday, and I was more confused than usual getting out of that sucker. I can understand. I think that would be a little much. I can. Yeah. It's been a while since I've been to a corn maze, but
you're like, where's the map?
Yeah. Exactly. So, yeah, I got to work on some Thread Up today and some eBay. Sorry. Yep. Got lots of work going on. I'll be busy. So, Sally, you're off, what, 2 days?
Yeah. They sent me another email, and it just has, like, some facts at the bottom. It says, did you know we have 500 people working on processing bags 6 days a week?
Yep.
500 people. That's pretty good. I mean,
yeah,
you're keeping a lot of people in jobs right there.
That's true. Yeah, Carol says, Sadie, that was a test for a nursing home. You failed. Morning, Karen. Shelly says she's sending in her 5th bag today. Woohoo!
Good job. You're better than me. I'm working on my, it's technically my 3rd bag, because I have 1 bag that's sitting there waiting to be processed, and then this bag that just got processed, and then my 3rd bag is what I'm working on. But it's difficult for me to figure out what to send. Like, I have clothes. That's not the problem. The problem is that some things don't have tags. Then you look at it and it's got a freaking pinhole in it, and you're like, now I can't even list this on eBay because I feel like a cheater.
A cheater.
A cheater. So I throw it away.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's so, and it can be different for everybody as far as what they accept, what they like, what they
It was
don't
really
like.
surprising to me, some of the stuff that was higher percentage.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. There was a Beetlejuice long sleeve button down shirt for kids. It's like a 2T.
Mm-hmm.
And I listed it for $48.99.
Nice.
It's got a lot of embroidery on it and everything. I don't know how to say the name of these pants. Chaus.
It's Choss, I think.
I was
Choss
able
or Haas.
Yeah, I was
Chow.
able to list those for $47.99.
Mm-hmm.
Gloria Vanderbilt blouse, $28.99.
Mm-hmm.
New York and Company, which if I would have known New York and Company went so well, I would have been picking that up all this time. It looked really good. $43.99 for a little skirt. And then that remember that hoodie that I got from ThreadUp?
Mm-hmm.
It was my purchase item for my, to start my rewards program.
Mm-hmm.
And I maxed that out at $127.99.
Good job.
So, I mean, Tommy Hilfiger women's sweater,
Mm-hmm.
$101.99.
Mm-hmm.
I almost didn't send that because at first I thought it was a men's sweater. And then I started looking at it and I'm like, this looks like something that a woman would wear golfing.
Mm-hmm.
It just had like these little stitches on the sides, towards the shoulder that were different, and it just really, I was like, I don't even know whether to send this or not. So I sent it and look at how much
Yeah.
it was, you price it out. So and some stuff is like really some stuff is like $13.99. So my payout's gonna be like $1.47 if I sell it,
Right.
But hopefully a Tommy Hilfiger denim skirt, $46.99.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of there's actually more than that, but because I have like 21 that are listed. Let's see, Charter Club, $35.99. So the payout on that's going to be like $8. New Directions is good.
Mm-hmm.
Vince Camuto's good. Finn Wright is good. Finn Wright Manson.
Dahlia says, what do you do with new tags items that have the red pin reduced price writing? You send it in anyway.
Yeah.
You can cut that part off.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't necessarily go by the new tags price, because everything goes through artificial intelligence. So your item is listed, or it's in the process. It's not listed yet, but so the person that's taking the pictures and entering the information in, and then when they're processing the bag, they are artificial intelligence. It's just going through Google and basically anything to verify, what the MSRP is on this item.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how they process it. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they would. I would say they probably take the tag off or cut the tag somehow. I don't know if they send it to the buyer like that. I would say probably not. So it may just behoove you to cut the tag, or so that does not show. Even just cut around it. At least they could see that it's still new with tags,
Yeah.
But I would say they probably don't send it to the buyer like that. They kind of treat it like, you wouldn't send that to your buyer or to your buyer on eBay like that. So I would kind of do it the same way. That's just me.
I try to do anything I can to, like, I mean, I want to keep the tag if I can.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can detach the price, I do.
Yeah.
And then also, like, whiteout's good. If you can white out like part of, like, if it's a slash like that, you can white out the top and the bottom of it and just keep the red over the price.
Yeah. I've used a Sharpie marker to mark off any clearance prices or anything like that. If I can't get the sticker off, if it's printed on the tag, then I'll just use it. But Mr. Sadie says, I know all about artificial intelligence. I could not say that. I've had it my entire life. That's right. Shelley, also take off any TJ Maxx tags and leave the brand tag. Yep. I do that too. Well, looks like they've received my items, so that's good.
Who received your items?
Throw it up.
Oh.
It takes a while for them to get there because I'm not. My bags are not going to. I think it was Illinois. They're not going there. They're going to Phoenix, Arizona.
And mine are going to Georgia.
So that's, that's a long ways. But Sally, you need to order bags.
Yeah. Okay.
You need to order some bags. I would order as much as you can.
Okay.
Just so you have them on hand, because you don't want it to get to a point where they're not taking any bags.
Okay.
As long as you have bags, you can send in bags. But if you don't have any bags and then they, for some reason, stop it, then you're screwed.
Yeah.
So it's better to have bags on hand than no bags.
Okay.
And that's why I keep the 10 labels at all times. As soon as my item is picked up by FedEx, I print out as many labels as I send. So that way, if anything goes, if shit hits the fan, I can still send in my bags, That's just my thought.
Do you do more than one a day, or do you do, like, when you're printing labels, like,
yeah,
you order like a couple at a time or whatever.
I do. If I send off four boxes, and it says that they picked up 4 boxes, then I'll order another 4 labels.
Oh.
It'll tell you if you can't order anymore.
Okay.
Good morning, Mike. That sounds like FBA for clothing. That's exactly what it is. I mean, basically, that's in a nutshell. Mike, you sold some interesting stuff this weekend. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
He sold some really cool items. So, yeah, I went to the thrift store this weekend, Saturday, my local thrift store, because they just put new inventory out. I got some things for ThreadUp, and I got a few things, just a list. But yeah, it was a good haul.
I'm at overabundance right now of hard goods
Okay.
and clothing.
Okay.
Hard goods is like, I mean, that's basically what's selling for me right now.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
Yeah,
That's really good.
I agree.
Get that stuff listed.
A lot from, going around shopping.
Yeah.
But, before long, it'll be all listed, and then I'll be griping because I don't have no inventory.
Now, have you ever really griped about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Before I found my dumpster.
True.
So I know what it feels like to not have any inventory, because it was like, at that time, I'm like, yeah, I have a couple of pairs of pants to list, and that's all I got. I had sold everything else or listed it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not hurting right now.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it because I can see the wall behind you.
I know. I mean,
the wall of stuff.
Well, it's not. Yeah, this wall right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that needs to not be there.
Yeah. Time to get it fixed.
And
time to dwindle it down and get it listed. And this says I have a nice Browns jacket that I'm hoping to unload now that they've won 4 in a row. That is amazing for the Browns. So good job there.
It did happen to me at one time, but I was a newbie. I was still pretty new at that point.
Well, that's really good. I mean, I like having a death pile. And in reality, it's not really a death pile. It's money. It's money to be made. So that's the way you have to look at it.
Yeah.
Just keep picking away at it.
That's horrible, Anissa. She said this is horrible. I have a new washer coming, and I'm stressing about clearing a path to get the old one out and the new one in. That is pretty bad. I mean, you could do it.
We can, most of us can relate to that. I would say. So don't feel bad.
Is that what you're calling those bum crackers? Death pile catchers instead of dream catchers?
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Oh, that's super funny.
But I mean, that's the way it goes for us,
Yep.
We all have that.
I haven't bought anything for 2 weeks, and I swear my death pile is bigger now. I don't know how.
Like it multiplied?
I guess, man, I was rearranging some of it and saying, well, this shouldn't, even though I haven't listed this, it shouldn't be here. So what I'm going to move, wait, there's nowhere else to put it. So I'm like, what do I do now? So yeah, I can't walk, but the shelves that I keep for listed items,
Mm-hmm.
I can't walk between them now because I've got so much unlisted stuff stacked on the floor in front of them. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm the same way, man. If our washing machine broke, there'd be no way to get that sucker out of this house. I'd have to,
Real problems right there.
or if my water heater went out, God almighty.
You'd be screaming. You'd have to work for a week straight just to get your room clean so you can get that water heater out of there.
You're adding stress to my life when you bring up stuff like that, because
Right.
I'm thinking, how much work would it take to get, or the back wall to our master bathroom, the other side of the wall is shelves and death pile, and so I'm like, if any of the plumbing broke in that bathroom, I would be SOL or
Yeah.
up creek or whatever you call it, because there would be a ton of stuff to move, and then if I had to move it, I don't have anywhere to put it when I do move it. So I'm like,
Right.
oh my
Mike
God.
said you got your death pile wet and then fed it after midnight. That's what you did. You know the rules.
It's bad.
So yeah.
Mark Heck says anything vintage LA Lakers will sell for big money. They won the championship yesterday.
Oh, good.
That's good. I have some I have a Kobe card and a Anthony something card on there. They're both Lakers.
Interesting.
I haven't looked at that lately.
Let's see. Nashana says I use dollies to hold up 4 bins, to hold 4 bins high, using the lost headspace and save the floor space. Mark the bins coming in on dollies. You can move them instantly. There you go. That's one of my goals is when I move to Texas, I want it. I would say it's almost a necessity to have a garage, because that's where I plan to put all of my inventory, listed inventory, and unlisted too, I would say, but definitely that,
Well, except a garage in Texas can get really hot. So
Right.
you can't keep all of your inventory in a garage in Texas.
That's true.
Melt.
That is true.
You can't keep candles or any kind of makeup or something like that it would all just turn into one big glob.
Yeah.
Just the heat.
Yeah.
Unless you had a way to climate control it, but most garages don't have a air conditioner vent going to it.
Right.
So anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
but if it's closed, it should last a good long while in a garage.
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of other stuff other than clothes, but the majority of stuff will be in the garage. And then I'm going to definitely try to keep the house part, just, I want to have that separate from my business. That's kind of what I'm kind of going for. I know that doesn't always happen, but
Yeah, we could always try though.
And this says I don't have the space for a dolly. I hear you.
Yeah. Dolly or rolling things don't work very good anyway with me because everything's carpeted.
Yep.
Just doesn't roll very good on carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Why would you only put them 4 high though? If you're trying to like use headspace, why wouldn't you do them like 8 high? That's what I would probably do.
Well, if
Well,
they're
that's
2
kind of,
foot tall bins, that's 8 feet tall.
yeah, that's a little bit high.
What are you talking about? I have stuff all the way to my ceiling over
Oh
there.
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's not that high.
Guess not. Guess not.
Yeah, my shelves in my eBay room are so high that the light that's in the center of the room doesn't. Now you can't see anything around the edges of the room because it's so dark. The shelves block the light.
Hmm. Oh, milk crates. Mike says milk crates. Milk stacks. Milk crate stack. Yep, that's
Yeah.
true. You just can't have any overage.
Yeah. Yeah, milk crates aren't really, I don't know. They're just so small. I mean, if you have like tapes or something in them, or CDs or movies or something.
Records.
Yeah.
They wouldn't hold duck
record.
decoys very well. Duck
Yeah.
decoys took up quite a bit of space. But they're selling them. I'm in the profit on my decoys.
Good. That's awesome.
Still got more than half to sell, and I'm already in profit. So they've been good. They aren't great, but they've been good.
Yeah.
They're easier to pack than I thought they would be.
I don't know, Patty. I've done that so many times. Stubbed my freaking toes on milk crates
Ugh.
at work. Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
That makes you say bad words.
Mm. That's why I cuss a lot at work. Honestly.
Frickin'.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Seems like the morning show always comes back around to feet.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I spent 30 minutes looking for something that sold, then found it exactly in the bin it was supposed to be in that I had looked in 5 times. You know, yeah. I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me.
I've done that.
And then I've looked at, because I have in one room, I have four shelves. And there was something that I have an inventory number system, but something got past that system. And so the only way I could find it was to look through each shelf, which is going to take me forever and a day.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, no lie. I looked around and I said, which shelf could it be in? Which row could it be in? And I picked the row. I said, well, we're going to look through this one first, and it was in there.
Oh wow.
No joke. I don't know.
Lucky.
I got real lucky. Yeah. But
yeah, because mine's always in the last place that I think.
So, and I do utilize my top shelf because it doesn't have anything around the sides or the back to hold the items in. So a lot of the bigger items Like, if I have multiples or jackets or stuff like that, I'll put those on the very top to store them. And so I make sure that in my SKU, it has a number, but it also has, top shelf or where it's located, just so I know where to find it.
Good.
But I hate that when that happens, looking through all those bins. I hate that when that happens. All right, Mike.
Maggie just sent a photo to the Facebook. Her CD is up to $228 bid now.
Oh, nice. Nashana says, I do hard goods and the bins can get heavy, but all the bins with listed items are on our built shelves. We built shelves that are 12 foot long and 6 feet high, and they hold 16 bins, and on the top I put big items. Good job.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Good job on that.
I just started putting all my hard goods on shelves. So it's like I have some shelves in the closet, and then I have like other various shelves around my eBay room.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have shelves that my clothing is on, and I'm using the top and the bottom racks for hard goods.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's I'm still working on it.
Yeah, it's a learning. It's a work in progress.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, definitely.
You got to find your groove with it and what works
Yeah.
best for you.
I'm still at the point to where I'm like, trying to put all the with the clothing, I need to like space it out better because it's kind of bunched in there.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm having to, pull things off, restack it, put it back on, and I still have like a whole basket full of clothes that I have to put up. So it's like always I have like so much inventory that I need to put away. Like, every once in a while I get in there and put a little bit away and space it out and do my thing, but
remember this. So the reason why you have those shelves is so you don't have to dig through stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's easy. I know. I understand. I get it because I got the same problem. But I always think, why am I doing this when that was the reason why I had got all the shelves, so I didn't have to dig. So yeah,
I had a whole basket full, and so I dug through all those, and I dug through them like 2 or 3 times because I'm like, I can't find it in here, and all it was a little. It was like shapewear, but like for the top.
Yeah.
And so, like this little black package, like this big. So I was, and it's got a number on it or whatever. So I'm looking for it, and I'm like, this is nowhere to be found. Turns out I put it across the room in a shopping bag.
Oh gosh.
Like, why did I do that to myself? Why? Why do we do that to ourselves?
Yeah, I know.
Like, what? That's so stupid.
Yeah, Nashana says once an item is listed, it is wrapped, and all I have to do is box it for shipping. There you go. I inventory all listed items as I put them in bins, make a doc file for every bin, save a copy on my computer, phone, and print it out. That sounds all good. Good job on that. Oh. Who's Nashana? Or whoa, Nashana. That's a good system. Yeah, I'm glad I have that. I'm really happy with the system that I have. Sometimes it does throw me a curveball every once in a while, but
Yeah.
it's not too bad. Well, it's 5 after 9. I think it's
5 after 9.
time to get busy, time to get some work done. Time to go back to sleep.
Thumbs up.
I will tell you, it felt so good last night or yesterday morning. I slept in until 8:30,
Wow.
and I was like, "Wow, that was amazing." I don't get a chance to do that very often, but it was good. Very good. Good morning, Dottie. You got here just as we're closing up shop.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Get some work done. Get lots of listings up. Hopefully, it'll be a busy day. We'll get lots of sales.
Mm-hmm.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.